Kaity Biggar and Zach Shawcross recently took a trip to Dubai. They both were excited for their big trip, but unfortunately, things weren't as great as they had hoped. In fact, both of them had medical issues while on vacation. Kaity just revealed that Zach had to be rushed to the hospital. What happened? Keep reading to find out more. Kaity Biggar and Zach Shawcross hope to have a perfect trip to Dubai for some fun and relaxation. The exact opposite happened, at least part of the time. Kaity went to TikTok to share what happened. She started by saying that they did love their trip to Dubai and their hotel was beautiful. However, she revealed, not all of it was rainbows and butterflies. However, Kaity shared she had a stomach bug for most of the trip. She said, "On the very last day, I was so depleted of electrolytes, I couldn't drink anything. Everything came up, so I wasn't hydrated and I started to feel lightheaded and dizzy." Kaity hoped they could have a nice dinner out before having to leave. It didn't happen. She revealed that she felt so awful she went to the clinic at their hotel and explained how she felt. The clinic decided to give her an IV to get her hydrated. She went on to say, "This needle they used was ginormous, and it was a huge gadget-looking thing, and it was not a typical American or Canadian-looking IV." This is when things took a bad turn. Kaity shared that Zach was beside her comforting her and being supportive as they fished around in her arm for a vein. She said, "They finally get the IV in, and I look up for a split second, and Zach is about to hit the ground. He totally just passed out and smacks his head on the cement floor. He ends up bleeding everywhere and goes unconscious. Zach's blood pressure and heart rate were low, so they insisted he go to the hospital. Once there, they performed a CT scan to ensure there was no bleeding in his brain. They were going to do stitches on his head wound, but decided to just glue it back together. Luckily, the duo made it back home safely and Zach's head is all better. It sounds like the trip to Dubai was quite an adventure.